Hello out there, and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Plan B from Outer Space, a Bavarian Odyssey, and we're going to jump straight into it. Now, full disclosure, I did receive my copy of the game for free, and here we go. With Plan B from Outer Space. The cosmos, infinite space, the dust of a passing comet glistens lazily in the light of two mellow suns. Planets spin around their axes as if hypnotized by their own steady movement. You stand in the command area of your ship and stare into infinity. You live for these moments of peace and contemplation. The majesty of space affects you deeply. In these moments, you profoundly value the magnificence of space travel, especially since most of your own travels consist of you staring at the inside of a cold sleep chamber. You check the command console. Man, if the whole introduction of your story is text, it needs to be letter perfect. I'm just saying. All systems fine, the core set. Time to go back home. You turn your back on the myriad of little lights out there and go into the stasis chamber. You've earned some sleep. You get cozy while your ship is preparing everything for your dreamless stasis. You reflect on the past few cycles and your successful mission. To deliver unflavored nutrient paste. Yeah. Your mission was to deliver 659 units of unflavored nutrient paste, 5 credits per unit of weight, cheaper than Quasar Corp's closest competitor. So is this the game? Family unit, is this the introduction, or is there, like, I'm just wondering if there's actual other gameplay, or if it's just story, if we're just reading a story. If we're just reading a story, I don't know. Family units all over the planet won't know who to thank for this minimally cheaper food alternative, and they won't care either. You, on the other hand, know that your selfless efforts at below minimum wage have ensured the food supply for these fine people for at least another day. Nice. You especially liked the part when you used your people's inherent shape-shifting abilities to lift some of the boxes a little higher than a non-shapeshifter would have been able to. Sometimes you wonder if your relatives are really as proud of you as they always claim when they call you. You ponder about your life in the office, sure. You have no illusions about your life as a mediocre supplier in the service of Quasar Corps. A mindless robot could do your job, and many in fact do it, only better and more professionally. Get wrecked. After all, you were hired as part of an equal opportunities program, opportunities for biological creatures. At least, thanks to this job, you have the opportunity to see the universe. Sure, most of the places you see are sad concrete warehouses, but at least they are sad concrete warehouses on other planets with slightly different gravity. Slightly more depressed than a few moments ago, you enter the cold sleep chamber. You yearn for a real adventure. Okay, so is this the game? I don't know. I might fast forward through some of this and see if we get into some more gameplay, if it's just story. Oh, cool. So this is just the introduction, sorry. So we get to choose what kind of shape we want. Wow, that's a lot of different shapes. Let's go with a cloud. Let's go with, I don't know. Let's go with multiple eyes. And we can go with teeth. Accessories. Let's have wings. There we go. Your limbs... Oh, we get another thing. Finally, you turn on the light and are immediately blinded. Instinctively, you squeeze your optic organs tightly shut. After a few minutes, you finally feel awake. You leave the cold chamber. You're surprised by what you see on the screen. You expected to see the starbase of the Galactic Distribution Center. Instead, the monitor is filled with the view of a planet unknown to you. Its light bathes the command bridge in the most menacing of colors. Blue. Scary. Ah, excellent. Ah, Courier. It is the voice of the automated ship system, or... for short, ASS. Your ASS regrets having to interrupt your cold sleep, but my protocol requires that I consult the opinion of a biological intelligence in an extraordinary situation such as this. Right? What is it, ASS? Why aren't we home yet? The AI version of clearing one's throat. I performed a slingshot maneuver near this planet to shorten our travel time. Since this celestial body has not been categorized, I made the usual measurements and came across something astonishing. There is an oxygen balance on the surface of this planet, signs of complex carbon reactions and unusual surface patterns. Get to the point. You get yourself some breakfast gruel. You're usually a bit grumpy without it. The point is, there is life on this planet. More than that, if my initial analysis is correct, it is intelligent life. Alright. You whisper softly. That is so boring. I just want to go home. You woke me up for this because of some half-literate drooling aliens who probably haven't even broken the light barrier yet? I'm just following my set protocol, Ass replies. Would you like to see the collected data? Data, courier? No, I want to go home. The protocol mandates you to review the data and write a recommendation for action before you can... Fine. The surface of the planet is covered by a grid of roads and transport routes. Its night side is lit up by the ridiculously simplistic metropolises. Oh, it's Earth. So this is Earth, in which these creatures spend their lives. There must be millions, perhaps billions of them. Cool. I have no idea why I should care about any of this. These people have barely mastered enough technology to bang rocks against one another. There are radioactive elements in their atmosphere that only come from nuclear explosions. Okay, they can bang radioactive stones together. That just proves my point. What intelligent species does that? My recommendation for action is that we leave before they wipe themselves out or one of their nuclear catapults take us out of orbit. Cool. Your whole ship shakes. You've been hit. Chorus of sirens comes to life, and the bridge is bathed in a green light. Green alarm, the highest alert level. What the Zarg is going on? An unidentified flying object has hit our starboard side. Due to the impact, there was significant system damage. Total system collapse in approximately 600 seconds. Go team. Alright, so we're having fun. You rush to the control console. You frantically wipe through the various warning messages that flash at you in an aggressive turquoise. Finally, you find the central control unit. It does not look good. What did the ship collide with? Ass was able to recognize the object but could no longer react. Nevertheless, you can tell from the little data you have that something strange is going on. Oh, it's far too uniform for that. Or weapon system. What barbarians clog up the orbit of their own planet? Another alarm joins the cacophony of sirens. Seems like your life support just failed. Central energy core and several of the backup energy store units. Propulsion, communications, and sensors will fail in mere moments. Calculating proposals for further action. Let's try to calm down. Don't panic, just don't panic. You are not alone. You have a highly developed, albeit extremely annoying artificial intelligence at your side. You're about to curse semantics when Ass starts to speak again. The ship no longer has sufficient energy reserves to escape the gravitational pull of this planet. Oh, we're crashing. Please change into the necessary emergency shape. Alright. You can see land masses, weather formations, mountain ranges, and lots of unyielding hard soil. You get ready for the emergency landing. Try to remember lessons from your training for exactly these kinds of situations. You know that your natural ability to shapeshift is the key to surviving this crash, but how? Right, all you can remember right now is the stupid joke you made to your fellow traveler at the time. Should you form a robust armor to protect yourself from impact? Or a series of gas bubbles on the surface of your skin better so you can absorb the shock of the impact? Or should you spread yourself thin and wide so you don't get tossed around too much? Let's go thin and wide. You stretch and extend your body to as little weight as possible in one place and not be thrown around too much by the impact. And then the ship hits the ground. The entire bridge bursts into flames and debris flies everywhere as if it were hit with the fist of a higher power. Screens, consoles, and seats explode into a shower of tiny splinters. Machine parts and scrap metal are blasted in every direction that the three-dimensional universe allows, and the majority of these splinters pass right through your stretched body. While several of your more vital organs slowly fail from blood loss, it occurs to you that you may not always make the best decisions under pressure. That's when you hear the now heavily distorted voice of the Ass. At least one of the intercoms has survived. Courier, you're in critical condition. Please go to the assembler in the next 50 seconds so that emergency measures can be carried out. Stay positive. Maximum optimism setting. You drag your remaining body parts to the assembler, where Ass is in the process of preparing a sophisticated first aid kit. Moments later, a medical AI has analyzed your wounds and administered a cocktail of painkillers. Alright, cool. Their machines work. I can't believe it's not magic. Excellent. You are standing ankle deep in the debris of the cockpit or electronics. No screen, no control panel, no nothing. No nothing is in its intended place. So it'd be no comma, nothing. But the good news, at first glance, the structural integrity of the ship seems to be intact. You drag your feet to a cushion. Florg knows where it came from originally and sit down. Okay. So... crash site. Right, so this is the game. So it's a choose your own adventure novel. That's cool. I love it. It's great. Let's go look at the description. I don't want to spoil too many things. You guys get the idea with the choices and stuff. Yeah, let's see what the game has to say for itself. All right, Plan B from Outer Space, a Bavarian Odyssey. Escape the grasp of the Barbarians. What is the Bavarian Odyssey and their Barbarians? Okay. Plan B from Outer Space is a stellar adventure in the style of an interactive book and takes inspiration from classic science fiction stories and Bavarian culture. Every decision will affect the outcome of your mission to leave the strange planet unscathed. As one user review, developed by Robot Pumpkin Games and published by Assemble Entertainment. So there is a demo that you can download if you want to check out the game yourself. Currently costs $16.49. It's pretty highly polished. Some of the... yeah, there are still some typos, and since it's a interactive novel, I feel like those should be out of the thing. You know, you should definitely go through as a proofreader and fix the grammar and stuff, but that's okay. The Save the World edition contains Plan B from Outer Space, as well as the official soundtrack. Alright, great way to show appreciation for the developers. Commander, are you alright? We were just flying through space, minding our own alien business, when bang, a meteor hit us right in the Quoxel bladder. Looks like we crash landed on this strange world, so chop chop, use your shape-shifting powers, disguise the ship, and find a way to escape this wretched planet post-haste. Where do we go down? How should I know? I am just a highly developed AI. My scans show we are in a strange land of beer, pretzels, and Bavarians. Stay vigilant, stay ready, and stay slimy should the situation demand it. I have a feeling we are not prepared for what's about to come. Yeah. Interactive book, design your very own alien. Every decision will affect the outcome. A tribute to classic sci-fi and Bavarian culture. Excellent. Alps vs. Aliens. Like it. Choices matter. Every decision you make has a lasting effect on the story. Will you be a kind-hearted intergalactic traveler, a cruel conqueror, or something entirely different? Put your alien brains to the test with a selection of fun minigames and equip items that will affect the story and your choice options. Love it. I love it. Let's have a look. So, top spiel, so top game, or top play or something. 11 out of 9. A funny, replayable, and Zork-esque choose-your-own-adventure game that compensate the shortness of a single run by offering lots of different choices that lead to extremely diverging paths and endings. Forgot to cover my spaceship, created new beachfront property, 10 out of 10, would do it again. Yeah, it's very cool. I like it. $16.49 is probably a reasonable price if it's got lots of replayability. I like all the art, and the music is cool. The aesthetics are cool. I like the sort of the vibe of the game. A lot of it takes place with those displays and stuff. I guess I'd like there to be more sort of full screen things, but that's okay too. Let's look at Robot Pumpkin Games. So they've got a few different games. Oh, the Innsmouth case? Or is this Assemble Entertainment? I feel like this must be Assemble Entertainment. Or is this... oh no, this is Robot Pumpkin. Cool. So Robot Pumpkin also did the Innsmouth case, which we played on this channel, and we liked that one. And then we're playing Plan B from Outer Space, a Bavarian Odyssey. Cool. So, yeah, it's priced right. It's pretty fun. It looks, the aesthetics are cool. I like the art. The music's great. It's definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of the Choose Your Own Adventure style gameplay. And that's all I've got to say about it. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Check out the game by clicking on the link in the description, and you can download the demo and try it yourself, or pick up the game and support the developers. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Class dismissed.